What is up, everybody? Luxury back here, and today I get a couple questions a lot from my friends and the people on how to make the perfect drift build. And today I'm going to be focusing on how you can build a drift car without losing the drift or the main speed aspect of your car. So as you can see, I have the Honda NSX with me with a brand new body kit on it and all this fancy stuff. You can see the Lambo in the background and that car in the back that's never gonna get finished. But I will show you how to do the perfect build. So yeah, I'm gonna just quickly. So let me show you how I built my Lamborghini real quick, because my friend was showing me, well, not showing me, telling me how he liked I had the build for my Lamborghini, which I really enjoy. And the way I built it was that for a car of this speed, of the base top speed, 217 miles per hour, I had, and this is the same way I built the Honda NSX. I'll show you how I built the Honda NSX, but this is like a quick basic view. I'm not going to get into too much detail about the Lambo, but I will get in detail about the Honda NSX that I just built. So, to make a perfect drift car, my opinion is not to ever go to the handling style and go all the way to the end, because when I do, I never have any control over my car whatsoever. So what I do is I always put the front tire pressure as the farthest it can go. Then I put the rear tire pressure 1 point behind, so you have a little bit of stability within your turn into the drift. And then if we were to move over here, you will see that the steer response is on fast with the steer range on wide. Not all the way wide, but just almost wide. And the drift stability assist must be on, especially for a car of this weight. And then the braking and the launch control, that's always on or off, and you know whether you want it for grip or drift. And if that's part of your, if you ever want to add that into a drift, let me know, and I want to actually test it out for myself. But the differential is going to be 0.1 away from the max it can be unlocked. Downforce is going to be all the way to less. And then same thing for brake strength, that's 1 point less. Then the brake bias at the front is going to be all the way at the end. And it's just kind of like the way your car a little bit of bounces for the downforce differential. And also with the downforce, you want all that downforce you can get into your speed and your turn. But the only problem is that you must have your handbrake on weak and not on strong, because if you hit it on strong, you're gonna launch your car into an instant stop, and handbrake on weak, you're just gonna kind of tap the brakes a little bit and go through. But usually you don't gotta use a handbrake unless you're doing a 90-degree turn. And the springs and the sway bars, they don't really matter too much for your car, but it's more of your own personal thought on the car. So if you ever think about adding that, that's your opinion. It's not my opinion. I just like adding it on soft. Then the nitrous for me is on duration, but usually it's on power. It's on my Aventador, it's on power. But for today, I wanted to put it on duration. So now, as you can see, oops, wait, I did change something here. Alright, so now this is the overall view again of my drift Nissan, not my Nissan, oh my god, my Honda NSX. So now I'm going to go test it out, and you guys are going to see what I mean by having this build. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, hi, I'm back. Sorry, I lost my train of focus. I was thinking about the Lambo that just passed by. Alright, so the one thing that is the most aggravating thing in the world after building a car is thinking on how am I personally gonna build it. And it's not just the build, but at the same time, it's how do I know my car is perfect? And for me, I get that a lot because I'm always building and scrapping cars. And then I found out a perfect race that actually helps you out. It is not a Gymkhana. Surprisingly, because Gymkhana is based on speed. But for me, I actually base it on this sprint race, a Legends Wheels. Now, it is on hard, but it is the easiest race labeled hard in Need for Speed 2015, in my opinion. And it's because I know the track so well. So now the thing is, the reason why I'm doing this race and showing you it is because, one, it is a sprint race, so if you want that sprint aspect of your car, you can go to this. This race is, one, almost perfect for that, and two, you have to do a lot of turns in this race. And they're not like all 90-degree turns to test out your handbrake, but they are turns in which a drift possibly could be needed. But you can easily sneak in a drift and nobody will notice, like this. That was kind of scary. But as you can see, I'm still having a little bit of issues with the car. And that's why you always have to go back into the garage. But in my opinion, I say always finish this race. Always. Because, as you can see, I still need to build and work on the car a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying is you always got to go back is, one, you got to get that car perfect, and two, this race, as you can see, it's got a couple wide turns in which a drift isn't exactly necessary but would work, and you have 3 or 4 90-degree turns in here, which you can actually test out how your car goes from the get-go. So remember, this is a drift build over a drag build. So the car isn't exactly perfect yet, but you are getting the ground idea of how my drift cars are built. Now, all my drift cars, that goes from my old Mercedes to my RSR and even to my current Aventador, have a build, my best guess, 90% similar to the build I have here. And I'm not saying the Honda NSX was a great choice for this. I just said, well, why not? Let's try it. And as you can see, I still have issues with the rebounds, and that's why I'm going back to fix it. But this is my opinion on how to build your very own perfect 100% foolproof drag car. Now to you, you might do this exact same build I do and have problems with it, but that's all based on how you do it. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want me to do a challenge or something next, leave it in the comments below, and I read all comments and I try to respond to all of them within 24 hours. And especially if you ever want to hook up and drive, I'll leave my gamer tag in the description and you can hit me up. And this is for PS4. This is not for Xbox 360. This is not for Xbox One. So if you got an Xbox One and you want to play, maybe wait till I get an Xbox One or until you get a PS4. But either way, this is my video on how to build the perfect drift build in Need for Speed 2015. Tell me what you think. Tell me your ideas. I'm ready here to listen. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.